There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is a clean with me. I am just going around my house, just tidying up my bedroom, my son's room, and the kitchen was such a disaster. The living room, and just getting the house back in order. I had such a crazy week. Not doing anything per se, but just like I just had a rough week. Sometimes we have those, days and moments where some days are good and some days are bad. And this week was one of those weeks where I just felt like I wanted to do nothing, was not motivated to do anything. But I knew that I had to just get up and get some stuff going to make myself feel better. So I'm starting off in my bedroom, and I am just going to tidy up my bed and vacuum in here, and then we're going to move on to some other spaces throughout my entire house. So let's get started. Trying to understand, what if this doesn't go as planned? So I feel like this little space in my bedroom where I have like all of that stuff just sitting there is such a catch-all for everything, including my kids' stuff, just like a bunch of random things. That blanket, it's been sitting there for God knows how long. I actually purchased that from the Goodwill store. That's for my daughter's bedroom. I am still working on her bedroom, you guys. She is in the 95% club when it comes to getting her room done. I have just not been up to doing anything, like I said, but I'm hoping to just get her room finished once and for all so I can move on to my son's room. But I feel like this space right here is such a catch-all for everything, and it just gets out of hand sometimes. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have a specific area in your home or in your bedroom or whatever that just catches like all of your mess, and it just like sits there and you can care less about getting it cleaned up. So now that the room is nice and tidied, we are just going to do a quick vacuum in here, and then we'll be moving on to my son's room. So let me know what you guys are up to this weekend, if you have any plans. We typically don't make plans. We tend to just like, wing everything, I guess, so to speak. We are super outdoorsy people, so we love to be outside. Our kids love to be outside. They love to ride their bikes. We don't have bikes, my husband and myself. My kids do. I wish we did, because we would also be riding bikes along with them. We also have a ton of trails that are like where we live, and the kids love going there on the weekends, just to, ride their bikes and just be out in nature. It's such a beautiful thing to do, and it's so good for your mind as well. It's so good for your mental health, and anything to be in nature, I am all for it. So let me know in the comments below if you guys are outdoorsy people as well. What are your plans for this weekend, if you have any, or do you just like wing the day as they come? I took a bite, and now I need more. I don't know how to
So now I am just picking up some shoes that were on the floor. These are actually my shoes. I probably should move them. It's just that I don't have a designated area in my closet for them. And my son, he keeps all of his sneakers and shoes and everything downstairs in our basement. We kind of all do. These are just like summer shoes, and I honestly should just go through all of those and probably donate some of them, because I cannot tell you the last time I actually wore a pair of shoes from that closet. So this is your reminder: if you have shoes that are laying around in your house that you have not worn for a very long time, go through them and get rid of them, donate them, because they are just taking up useless space in your closet when they can be going to someone that can use a pair of shoes or whatever the case is. So now is the time to go ahead and declutter that closet of shoes. So now that his room is all picked up, I am just going to do a quick vacuum in here, and then we are moving on to the kitchen. I also want to point out, as you can see, he has a bunk bed. I don't know what convinced me to get him a bunk bed, you guys, but I need to know from all the moms out there, all the dads, moms, if your child has a bunk bed, how do you make the top bunk? Because as you can tell, the top bunk, I did go ahead and make it, but I have such a hard time, and I'm like telling myself, I am not getting on this top bunk to make this bed. So leave me a comment below and let me know, how do you guys make the top bunk to a bunk bed? I already have trouble making the bottom bunk because I feel like I'm gonna hit my head every single time. And it's just really funny to me and kind of frustrating, because every time I go to make his bed, I'm like, why did I do this to myself? And I've heard stories before, but I just leave me a comment below and let me know if you guys feel the same way I feel about bunk beds.
I once felt I'm done with the defense, drove back and climbed over your fence, had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders, some closed off, that's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight.
So now I am just going to go around the living room area and the kitchen as well, and I am going to just pick everything up off from the floor, because I am going to be running my robot vac. Today I am actually not going to be using my stick vac in the kitchen or the living room area, because the robot vac does such a great job at just picking up dog hair and dust and everything. So I'm getting a little bit of help today because I was on a time crunch. I had to go pick up my kids from school, and I was nearing that time frame, so I was kind of in a rush. But now I'm just going to just go around and pick everything up and just run the vac and just continue on. I also wanted to point out that all of those things that I am picking up from the floor in the kitchen, those are all my sneakers, you guys. I love sneakers. I think I have more than my husband, but I am also the person that leaves them around the entire house. So please tell me that I am not the only person that's like this. I don't know why I'm like this. I do things backwards, and I leave my sneakers laying around all the time. So let me know if I'm the only person that does this. I hope I'm not. So now that I have the robot vacuum running, I am just going to tidy up the sofa really quick. We have a ton of blankets, as you can tell. I swear we have like a blanket each for the sofa, and I don't know, it's just a habit of ours. Whenever we get on the sofa, we love to cuddle up with a blanket, and the kids, like, they tend to fight over blankets, so I like to keep extras out in my basket by the fireplace just so that no one fights over blankets. And I like to have my own as well, so we have like 4 blankets out here, and whenever we're cozying up on the couch watching a movie or whatever, we just pull them out and sit right here and we watch our movie.
to hold my hand. Standing in the shadow.
So now that we have the living room area all picked up, now we are going to head into the kitchen area.
I know, this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we close.
You guys, my kitchen was such a mess. I don't know what happened. It's almost like a bomb went off, and it's fine. I honestly feel like things like they have to get worse before they can get better, and they definitely did, because once I had all of these groceries emptied out into the containers and put away, and I turned around, you guys will see in a minute, I felt like the kitchen was in worse condition. And let's not get me started on the dishes that were sitting in my sink. Oh my God, it was just out of control. This is usually what happens when we run out of paper plates. I swear by paper plates. We use them for everything. If I can make my kids eat out of paper plates when eating cereal, I will also do that. I know I can buy paper bowls, I'm just kidding. But I swear by paper plates, and they minimize the amount of dishes that I have to do every day. And we ran out for a few days, and the dishes just kept piling up, and I was just like, oh my God, I was having a hard time. Anyway, now we're moving on to just pouring in some cereal into these cereal bins. I will link this for you guys. I purchased these a while ago, and they are perfect for cereal. They are also very kid friendly. You know, your kids can actually use the containers and pour the cereal out themselves. It is super tight sealed, so the cereal never gets stale. At least to me, I've never had stale cereal since I've purchased these. So I will link them for you guys, and it's such a it just saves a lot of space as well, and I can just get rid of the boxes after we're done or whatever. So I will go ahead and link them.
You and me are moving, make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. You and me are moving, make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. We're dancing as one. We're dancing as one. We're dancing as one. We're dancing as one. I find it hard to reach you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want? Ooh, 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 la, la, la. Ooh, 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 la, la, la. Ooh, ooh, la, la, la. I think I can see clear now. Maybe you're scared of getting hurt, but if you sit down and allow me to get close, we might work. Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back.
Now I am just going to get the dishwasher loaded. There were already some dishes in there. I was just moving some around so I can fit as many as I could in the dishwasher. And then I am going to hand wash whatever I can't fit, or most of the pots and everything like that. And then I am going to also just start cleaning off my stove and just getting this kitchen back in order.
What do you want from me? Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want? It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking.
Before I start washing whatever dishes I have left, I am just going to clean out this side of my sink really quick so I can actually put the dishes here. And that way they're not sitting in like a dirty sink after I've already washed them.
And I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kind of feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. Oh, I miss you.
So now that I got these pots washed, I am just going to quickly clean out the other side of the sink because we had a lot of food sitting in there. I just want to make sure that there's nothing getting stuck to the dishes that I just washed. And you know, all those germs and bacteria or whatever is not there anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and wash these all off, and I'm going to put them back on the other side. I know it sounds a little complicated. I do things a little backwards sometimes. It's just there's no method to my madness. It's just how I flow, I guess. And then we are going to go ahead and get the sink all cleaned out as well.
I just miss you. Miss you. Miss you. Oh, miss you. Nothing else that I can do. I just miss you.
So now I am just moving on to my stove area. I am going to clean off my stove top, and then I am also going to be using my stainless steel polisher, I believe it is, just to shine the stainless steel a little bit because it has been a while since I actually did that. And my hood vents actually gets a lot of dust accumulated up there, so I'm going to get that cleaned off as well.
But somehow it came to an end. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, in my bed all alone. Never know when you're home. I get unstable, I get unstable, I get unstable. I get unstable. I get unstable. I push you back, I hold you close. Push you back, hold you close. Start a fight, there you go. I get unstable. I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you're home. I get unstable. I get unstable. Push you back, hold you close. Start a fight, there you go. I get unstable. I get unstable.
This is another catch-all area in my house and is in my kitchen. My kids, they tend to sit here and they will color, paint, draw, everything you can think of. So I was just giving my husband some stuff to take down to the basement because that is where we keep a lot of their painting stuff, and like coloring books and markers and other toys and whatnot. So I was just giving that to him so he can take that downstairs for me.
Start a fight, there you go. I get unstable. I get unstable.
You're gone now.
Now I am just using my Mrs. Meyers spray in the lavender scent, my favorite, to just wipe off all of my counters.
You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be.
So now that everything is all nice and cleaned, I am actually going to use this Mrs. Meyers baking soda cream cleanser to clean out both my sinks. I am going to clean out this one first, and then I am actually going to remove those dishes from there that were drying, and then clean out the other side. That way my sink are both nice and empty and cleaned.
You're inside the noise, I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
Now that the sink is nice and cleaned, I am actually going to end today's video here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel before you leave. It does help my channel out a ton. And also click the notification bell, as it will notify you every time a new video is posted. Thank you for joining me on this journey, you guys. I appreciate you all so much for being here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
You know that you're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that.